Another sunny day in the capital, the London skyline in the background. So many iconic boxing venues in London. Wembley would be just over there. I think DAZN, York Hall, Bethnal Green that way.
That's it. But we're in North London at another iconic venue for something a little bit different.
See, I told you, an iconic venue, Alexandra Palace here in North London for the Haringey Box Cup 2023.
For Europe's largest amateur boxing event.
The magnificent Alexandra Palace, a beautiful place. You've had some interesting times here.
Well, I grew up not far from it.
Yeah.
I could tell you stories till the cow comes home. We used to go to the park here. Let me tell you this, I've had more injuries at this venue than I have boxing. There's an ice rink round there.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You can only imagine.
I can. Enough of those stories, because we're going to go inside. Action's about to start. It's going to be a good 3 days.
Come here, work. Yeah, where?
Yeah, we're good to you.
Wow. This is it.
This is what it's all about.
Special, isn't it?
Mate, this brings back memories. Never boxed in this cup, but this is what amateur boxing is all about. You can see what it means to all of them. This is their everything right now.
This is, as you guys can probably see as well, 5 rings, 300 contests over 3 days as well. Boxers from all over Europe, obviously some of the best boxers in the UK, all here, all competing for the Haringey Cup.
Did I tell you I boxed here?
Did you box here? Did you box here? No, did you though? You had your, didn't you have your European?
I won the Southern Area title here.
Yeah.
I won the European title here.
Okay.
Like I said, this is a venue that was very close to me, so yeah, so good to be back and so good that they're doing these events. It's brilliant, mate.
Yeah, and what's so good as well, DAZN have got behind it as well. As you can see, at the DAZN ring. I feel bad for everyone. Again, I mentioned that there's 5 rings, but you all want to fight in this one, don't you?
Yeah.
This almost feels like the center stage with the VIP tickets. It does. Look, events like this take a lot to organize. It isn't easy. Let's speak to the organizers. All right, gents. All right, Jerry. Ken.
Morning.
How you doing? You all right?
How are you?
Okay.
Morning.
You're right.
You're right.
This ain't easy, is it? 3 days of this. All the fighters, all the contests, 5 rings. How hard is it, A, to put on, and why do you do it still?
Go on, Joe.
I mean, it's not, the boxing side's not hard to put on because once you open the entries up, it's been going for so long now, everybody wants to be part of it. So getting the entries is the easy part. The actual organising, it takes all year to get, as soon as this one stops, we start playing for the next year.
Yeah.
So it goes on and on.
Right, so am I right in saying this is Europe's largest amateur boxing event?
It has grown into it now.
Yeah, so how do clubs like the Americans and all that hear about this?
So, I mean, we're very fortunate that it's become synonymous. Haringey
Right.
Box Cup is, I would think, known around the world. We've been to Ghana and seen kids out there wearing our T-shirts.
Seriously?
on High Street. Absolutely. So that tells you, it's, you know, it's everywhere. So that's good for us. The difficulty in terms of what we do is it costs an awful lot of money to put something like this on. We're a little high street boxing club in Tottenham, believe it or not. We're not Barry Hearn or, you know, other people who can afford these things. So for us, we're striving all the time. We're very fortunate that you guys have picked up on us and have come on board, because it is a constant struggle to be able to deliver what we require to put it on. So things are looking good. We're in good shape, and it's fantastic to see them when they walk out brimming that they've got a gold or they've got a silver, and they're here to achieve.
How important is this for amateur boxing? You know, we've heard so much negativity towards amateur boxing in the last couple of years, especially with it potentially being out of the Olympics, in the Olympics. How important is this as like almost the grassroots level of it all?
As you know, over the last few years, a lot of amateurs have had this as their last fight before they turn over.
Yeah.
And like Chris Eubank Jr., it was his last fight before he turned over. Anthony Yard, it was his last fight before he turned over.
Nicola Adams.
Yeah.
Not bad careers.
Anthony Joshua. You know, you can go through them all. Eubank boys have been here.
Taylor.
Yeah, Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
You know, they've all come and they've all then moved on to bigger and better things that you guys are more involved with. But you've got to come through this level to be able to get to there. It's the stepping stones that put them where they end up. And we're very fortunate that a lot of them recognise that and talk very well about it and about how they've gone through the process to get where they are.
Must be so proud as well of what this does for the community, but the community within this arena as well. Like, everyone's shaking hands, everyone, like, I know it's an individual sport, but I feel a real sense of sort of pride that you're all belonging to the same incredible sport. You must be proud of what this is,
I mean,
producing.
as you can see, everybody over the 3 days all get to know each other even better. Clubs are mingling, and they're sorting out their own bouts out of it as well for between their boxes after this as well. So it gives them a chance them to mingle, make new friends, make new contacts, and as you know, boxing 3 days in a row ain't easy, and this is a good step for the raising their levels in boxing.
Ken, why has it become so big? Like, you look at, obviously, Olympics, the Worlds, Europeans, ABAs, it's right there. Like, boxers think of this as the box they need to tick.
Yeah, I think as I said, there's a thirst for it because there is not enough at this level, and also because of the size of it, you're broadening your abilities. Because if you're a good boxer at your weight, at your level, you have a very small group of individuals that you've probably beaten them all, or, you know, it's very tight. But then when we suddenly get Canadians coming over, Germans, you know, from other countries, it makes a huge difference. I mean, I remember last year's we had a couple of Canadians that were just thumping everyone for fun. And it was quite incredible because people had never seen anything like it. So it's that you can broaden what you're doing because of the ethos of the tournament.
And you say broaden it. Where do you see this going?
So what we see, I mean, fortunately you guys have come on board, which for us is an absolute godsend, because we see this expanding out even further to be streamed live, to be something that becomes a template. And once it becomes a template that people think, I need to get on board with that, then it makes our lives an awful lot easier, because we're not struggling with applicants to come here at all. We close it in about 2 hours, 3 hours.
Wow.
It's
incredible.
incredible.
It's full up straight away.
Really?
It's full up
it's
straight
just
away.
incredible.
Brian will tell you all about that.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Ada's doing light heavyweight next year, by the way.
Yeah, all right.
You know, you had a look down.
Fancy lad again.
You watch 175.
Okay.
But when you look at that as a template, and you think that we literally open this up, and I'm told today it's going live, and I'm told within 3 or 4 hours we've had to close. You know, that tells you what people want out there, and that is every time we put it on. Well, if you then expand from that and you stream and we start talking about other things we can do, it just puts you on a platform that then gets these boys and girls ready to move on to the greater things.
Fantastic.
Yeah. What I love as well, we see a lot of pro fighters just mingling around.
Yeah.
You see it over the 3 days. Go on, of all the fighters that have fought here, what's the one name that stands out, the one big one? Like,
For me, Nicola Adams.
Nicola Adams, yeah.
All day long. I mean,
Really?
yeah, just love her.
AJ when nobody knew who AJ was.
Yeah.
Nicola Adams come here as part of the G, she was going on the England squad. AJ come here as just a young boxer from Finchley at the time.
Crazy, innit?
And then he broke through 2 years in a row.
He's done all right as well, hasn't he?
You know,
And people
Done all right
thought
in
I
his
was
career.
mad to get him to sign 40 gloves when he was sitting down one day. I'm not mad now, am I?
Not mad now. Ken, Jerry, honestly, great to speak to you, lads.
And you guys.
Well done, congratulations.
Thanks for everything.
Well done,
Thanks for your time,
lad.
Andy.
Well done, well
Cheers,
done.
Dale. Thanks a
Should
lot,
be a
mate.
fantastic
done.
3 days,
Yes.
What exactly do you guys do for the 3 days?
It's not so much the 3 days, it's the time leading up to the event that's the most important. So getting the boxers, making sure we've got the right amount of boxers as well, because we've only got so many rings.
Yeah.
And this is such a popular event that we get so many boxers want to be in it. And we have to control how many, because last thing we want to do is be boxing here till 1 o'clock in the morning.
We just see you, you two, just before we started barking orders, didn't we?
Yeah.
Could you know everyone here? Do you find it difficult having to sort of, use that authority?
No, not
No,
at all.
no.
I'll tell you one thing that helps is because I'm also the regional secretary for whole of London, so I know a lot of the clubs anyway, and because I'm an IEBA official and an A-grade judge, they know already I'm supervising. I see them all the time. You have to be very straightforward. There aren't any grey areas really with that. It's you know what the weight needs to be. You know that you need to be re-medicaled. We're looking at your safety first, and all of those boxes have to be ticked for us. There's no questions really, so you just go straight forward and that's it.
By the way, Brian hasn't aged. Brian, you must have ref
I'm
me.
only 40 though, Darren.
He's been 40 for about 40 years. But yeah, Brian, you've been in this game for years, haven't you? You must be
Since
proud of
1980. Since 1980.
Yeah, so Brian actually refereed loads of my fights, but you must be, well, both of you, both very proud of what this is.
Wait, 1 second. You've been in this 43 years?
And he's only 40.
we were both in it, so I was becoming an official. I was 21, he was only 17, and he got...
Giving your age away now.
I don't care. I am what I am.
Doing a quick maths there.
And he had his tooth knocked out at that time. We both had the same photos taken on a Repton show, funny enough.
Yeah,
and they used to have, they didn't have women at the dinner shows then. I don't know if you remember this. No women allowed, but I had to go in and like do raffle tickets.
You know, I've always said there should be a show just on women's boxing, the people behind the scenes. I think there's such a push.
This is funny.
Now.
I just spoke about this the other day.
There has to be. There's a push now, obviously, for female boxing, and it's on the ascendancy, right? But the people behind the scenes, the females,
that's the
like
documentary
yourself, that's the documentary right there, isn't it? Why is it so popular? What everyone talks about this. We speak to. I've spoken to AJ about this, and everyone says this is the one for them coming through. This is the one they thought of, and then obviously goes Olympics and Worlds. But as an amateur, this is one of the first that they have to tick.
I think the venue helps.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to box at a nice venue, don't they? I think it's one of the premier venues in the whole country, really.
We've worked really hard to kind of get the mechanism behind it good as well. When we first started, there was me and Brian using Excel sheets to put all the boxes in manually. We didn't have a draw system when we first started. We were up till 4 in the morning trying to make sure all the boxes are done. Then go home at 10, then stay up till 4, then come in at 7. And then after a few years, we met Keelan and Paul with their fantastic system. That just took a weight off of us. Getting somebody who knew how to make a system that would just do the draw for us.
This sport doesn't exist without people like this.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you do so much hard work, and that's not an exaggeration. There isn't. I wouldn't have got to where I got to if it wasn't for people like these. Honestly.
Where does the hunger come from then? Both of you, 40 years in it.
It's just passion for the sport.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Just passion for the sport. We love the sport.
I think my other side of it is when we went to Sweden, I noticed how behind we were on female boxing because they had loads. And I was like, what's happening in England then? We were 10 years behind them in getting them into the championships. So then you have to be prepared to put your head above the parapet. So I joined the championship committee to try and enforce change, and then joined the Rules and Regulations Committee. So people don't see all those things, but all that was in trying to get some kind of equity between the sexes and manage to get them in every single championship now and elevate them so that they are able to do the same things as their counterparts within their gyms. It's interesting because our boxing has gone up a level and we're winning great gold medals, and theirs has gone down, and I'm not really sure the reason yet, but it's really dipped in Europe, like Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and I'm not sure what's happened there.
Maybe ours has just gone so good.
It could be.
Hopefully with DAZN on board, profile raises, fighters want to come and see
they'll all
themselves on
It's the
TV.
first time I'll have to say that, professional link with this, it's definitely needed. Because we're such enthusiasts, we come out and it's really exciting that you've seen a fantastic competition and people raise their game to get that gold medal.
Probably heard Terry mention all the medals that are on offer today. These are on offer as well. 4 of these beauties on offer. So senior and youths, male and female. Nice. You would have loved to have won one of these.
I would have been all over this when I was a kid, but should we see who's on course to winning one?
Yeah, we might need security though. These little kids are trying to nick them. We've got to win them first. Action underway here. So many great fights, so many great fighters as well. What we've tried to do is pick our 5 fighters to watch.
5 brilliant fighters we've got. I've been so impressed with them so far, and I'm sure they're going to do very special things.
Yeah, let's find out about those 5 fighters a bit more. Bloody hell, this is good.
Keep working! Work!
My name is Adebola Adedeji Teslim. I'm Nigerian. I box for Repton and I'm 27 years old.
And here he is, Deji, representing Repton. Heavyweight, super heavyweight?
Heavyweight.
Yeah?
Heavyweight, 90 kg. I did super heavyweight last year in this competition and I won gold. But now I just want to challenge myself to do heavyweight 92, so I'm ready to win gold
You won it
again.
at a higher weight class, you decided to come down a weight class and do it again back to back.
Yeah, so that's going to be 2 divisions.
Yeah,
Yes.
he looks like a big boy as well, Daz. From your
and a fellow rep tonight, buzzing.
Yeah.
What does this mean to you? 1, to be involved in this tournament, and 2, what would it mean to win this?
To be honest, yeah, it's a very great opportunity for me. I've been looking for this opportunity a long time ago because I'm Nigerian and I moved into this country 2 years ago to push my boxing career. I actually moved in through studies, so it hasn't been easy studying and boxing, but now I'm done with studies anyways. To be honest, in Nigeria, we don't really have opportunities, we only train. We don't have opportunities like this to be seen. Yeah, there are a lot of good boxers back there in Nigeria, but yeah, I've been training and have the opportunity, so what will stop me? Nothing will stop me to win the gold, so I'm ready. And the fact that likes of Anthony Joshua, who are like world champion now, I've gone through this process because last year, this is the first time I'm saying this though, last year I was chatting with him, I was one of his sparring partners against Usyk too.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a very good opportunity
That's incredible.
for me though.
So Team AJ reached out to you to be a sparring partner for Alexander Usyk.
Yeah. And that's after
Are you southpaw as well?
Yeah, I'm
then?
southpaw.
Okay.
That's after winning Haringey as well, so we can see the opportunity that comes from participating in this kind of competition. So I was chatting with him. He was like, okay, where's my my medal? I was like, he's in London because we were sparring in Loughborough.
Yeah.
So he's in London. He said, oh yeah, I won it twice. I said, okay, you did it twice. I'm gonna do it. It's actually no competition.
Is that part of the reason that
Yeah,
you're
it's
doing
part,
it? Just
it's,
because
it's part of the reasons that
it
is a motivation actually because he did it twice. He went through the process. Because he advised me not to rush, go through the process, learn. So I really want to learn, do it the right way, and I want to win. Okay, you did it in super heavyweight twice. I'm gonna do it in another division. So that's spicing it up.
I've got to ask you as well. This aside, the long-term goal, the bigger picture, is your goal to follow in the footsteps of Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, to be honest, because I've been looking up to him a long time ago. Actually, I have a lot of things to say about Anthony Joshua and I because being in his camp last year was a very great opportunity for me. I was able to show him who I am, not someone introduced him like, you see that guy, he's Nigerian, he's a good boxer. No, I was there in the ring with him, he saw it, and getting good comments from a great boxer is a very big thing to me. And I showed him, I told him, bro, I've been texting you 5 years ago, messaging you. He said, easy. I said, yes. He said, let me see. And I showed him my Instagram. And was like, wow, yeah.
I
absolutely
absolutely
so
love
that's a very big thing to me.
I love it. Obviously, you said you want to follow the footsteps of AJ. Obviously, he done the Worlds, he done the Olympics. A lot of people now turn pro so quick.
Yeah.
Are you going to stay as an amateur for a bit longer, or if you become double champ, are you going to go straight to the pros?
Like I said earlier, I was chatting with him last year, and he told me to be patient. That's part of why I'm here now. My plan was to turn pro this year because I've been doing amateurs for a long time ago now. So it was like, okay, it's different telling a promoter that we have a guy that is good than being valuable and marketable. So you have to go through the process. Don't rush. Be valuable and be marketable, and the promoters will come for you. But then, if you're not valuable and you're a good boxer, no.
Wise words.
I like it. I like it. Big guy, smart guy as well, and obviously picking one of the best, one of the best clubs in the country in Repton.
Yeah.
Obviously. Good luck, Deji. Good luck.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
My name is Leighton Birchall. I'm 16 years old. I'm a Morecambe boy, and I fight for Jennings Boxing Gym.
Darren Barker is more excited about this young man than any fighter in there, including his old Repton lot as well. Leighton Birchall, who a lot of people think is going to go all the way. Darren, before we speak to Leighton, tell me how excited.
Incredible. I don't want to blow too much smoke up your backside because you're next to us, but unbelievable fight. Just tell the viewers back home what you've done in the sport already.
I've won 6 national titles, a GB title, 6 Northwest titles, 6 international titles. Been the best amateur boxer in England for 3 years running.
What did you just recently win?
GB Three Nations.
GB Three Nations, like that.
As the year below.
He's 17.
Light work.
Light work, he says. Incredible. When you come to tournaments like this, look, you've won tournaments bigger than this.
Yes.
Let's be honest. When you come here, how difficult is it to make sure that you're still on your A game? Because, again, you've done bigger things than this.
Oh, no, of course. You've always got to be switched on because any little slip up, you can take it away from you, can't you? So, always got to be switched on the ball, always.
What does it mean though? Like Ade said there, you have been in bigger things, but does this rank up there? I just want to know from your perspective, where does this rank as a tournament?
It's unreal, isn't it? Like, I'm on the zone now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Big guns.
Big guns indeed. Who do you look up to as a fighter? I was watching some of your clips. Darren was showing me some of your stuff, and I was like, I bet he's watched Loma. Who do you look up to?
Yeah, Loma, innit?
Loma.
Footwork, innit?
Yeah,
Footwork wins it.
it certainly
Bit of
does.
Roy Jones, good punch selection and that.
Do you feel any pressure? I know you know, there's a lot of people rate you. I'm told about you all the time. Do you feel any pressure? I know you're only 17 and you're still an amateur, but do you feel any pressure at all?
Of course, there's always nerves going in there, but don't fall under pressure, do we? We shine as always and go in there, do the job, come home and do it again on Sunday.
You know, there's going to be a lot of promoters, managers knocking at the door soon, asking you to turn pro soon. That's what
Show me the money.
Show you the money.
Show me
Is
the money.
there like a plan though? Like, you know, we're going to leave this for a couple of years. We're going to stick to amateurs, Olympics, worlds. Is that what you want to do? Or if someone does knock on the door and show you the money, are you going to be tempted to turn over?
Well, I got Youth Olympics and Youth Worlds next year, so do well there, hopefully. And it's not that I just don't want to be remembered as the best. I want to be remembered that Leighton Birchall, he's like the best we ever had. And it's hard work, so hopefully it pays off one day.
Be careful, Darren Barker's a manager now. He's already looking at you. He's already looking at you to sign you up. Honestly, Leighton, honestly, good luck. Good luck. I feel like we don't need to say good luck, but good luck anyway, because it will be tough out there. There are some good fighters out there, but obviously we're expecting you to do the business. Good luck, Leighton.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
They come from all walks of life at the Haringey Cup, and in the semi-final, Leighton faced Leo Wood, the grandson of Rolling Stones guitarist Ronnie Wood. But it was the boy from Morecambe who was calling the tune in this contest. Satisfaction for the Jennings Gym protege, who advanced to Sunday's showpiece. Meanwhile, our next one to watch also comes from famous stock.
My name's Connor Mitchell, I box at West Ham Boxing Club. I'm from Brentwood and I'm 18 years old.
Connor Mitchell joins us, son of one of my favourite fighters, Kevin Mitchell. No pressure. I always feel like there's a bit of pressure when your dad does what your dad did. But you've taken it on, it seems like you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's going well. Box at West Ham. I'm 18 now, I'm at Haringey Box Cup. And I won the first round, so going into the semis now.
You're through. How did you fight?
Well,
Happy with your performance?
no, I weren't happy. I can box better tomorrow.
Perfectionist, look at that.
You know what it is though? It's boiling in there.
It is
That's
hot.
probably one thing you guys probably don't see. In there, it's boiling. It's boiling. There's so many fighters. Everyone's buzzing around. I can understand why your legs go after the first couple of rounds because it's hard in there.
Yeah, that's what happened. I got up after the first round. He said, "Go at him again." I thought, oh,
Nothing there.
Yeah, nothing.
Tank's empty.
Who do you know you got in the next round?
no, I'm not even sure. I know there's a boy from Ireland and Jennings, I think, Jennings Gym.
And what would this mean to you? I know you've done some good things in the sport so far, but would this be a real, top moment in your career to win this?
Yeah, because this is the last Box Cup till I'm a senior, so I'm senior in January. So I've got this last one with the head guard on, then after that I'll be going into seniors.
Oh, nice.
Me and Daz were talking about where you put it, because obviously the ABAs, obviously GB, internationals, Olympics, worlds. Where does this rank?
No, it's up with a bit like top really.
Yeah.
People from America, Canada, Ireland, Wales, all that come in. Yeah, so it's up with the best really.
And the goal, the long-term goal, obviously, we're here and we've all done the amateur scene as your dad has, but is the goal to go one further than your dad and win a world title one day?
Yeah, I got to win a world
By the
title.
way, Kev should, and he's just over there.
Kev should have won the world title.
He should have been a world
Said
title.
it.
The best
Best-
British fighter not to win a world title, in my opinion.
Honestly.
But
yeah.
are you going to go
Yeah,
one
now,
day and win one?
yeah, now I'm going to go win one. So.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile on his face.
You know what I'd like to see him do? London Stadium. Should be
Oh.
Upton Park. It should be Upton Park, but London Stadium, sell that out. That'd be proper, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would be.
That'd be
That's got
proper.
to be the goal.
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah.
It was clear from the outset that we would come across more than a few standout fighters. One with a big reputation is Tom Welland. The Hotbox prospect was due to turn pro after the weekend. He faced Hashan Ishak in the semi-final, backed by his vocal family, including 12-year-old sister Ella, who's also highly touted. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be for Welland, who lost a very controversial decision, meaning the three-time national champion was out. The Haringey Club had one of their own making waves in the shape of Finland's Sandra Suomela. Her parents proudly flew the national colours ahead of her semi-final against Sophia Furlan. And with Jerry and Brian working her corner, she duly scored the points victory to take her place in Sunday's final.
In the blue corner, Sandra Chamela.
Another young man generating plenty of chatter ringside was Dagenham's mighty Billy Mason. His all-action star won plenty of admirers, and the semi-final victory over Macaulay Kelso and the two-time national and international champion won a shot at another medal on Sunday.
My name's Patricia Mbata. I'm 28 years old, from London, boxing at Finchley ABC.
Patricia was just telling me off camera what last year was like for her here. Go on, you can do it. Tell us.
So last year was really successful. I got to the finals against a girl that I already boxed. Beat her on a 3-2 split previously. And then she come back for vengeance in the finals. But
you know the story's going to end well. By the way, the story ends good. Go on, yeah.
So yeah, we get to the finals, and she was feeling really confident. She was backing herself up, saying she was going to get the win. Wasn't having it, so I got the win on a first round stoppage.
Stop it.
30 seconds. So yeah, it's really, really good. Got the win.
We don't do overtime over here.
No. We don't know. We just want to end it early. Go home early, celebrate. But
so
yeah,
you're
it's really
coming
good.
back this year.
Yes.
New weight.
Yes, new weight category, so boxing at 75 kg. I'm quite comfortable with two weights, so I box at 70, 75. My coach is probably telling me to box at 70. Probably calls me lazy if I wasn't at 75, but I'm strong at both weights. So this year I've got a couple of Irish girls. And
they're tough. They're tough.
Yeah, they're very tough. And I've got one girl from the UK, which I've never boxed before. So yeah, it'll be really good.
So
Looking forward to it.
You're expecting to take the seat in between rounds this time? You'll hear the second bell, yeah?
Oh, well, if we can get her out of there as soon as, then yeah, well,
Love
happy
this
days.
Love
yeah.
it, absolutely love it. How long have you been boxing, Patricia?
So I've been boxing for about 5 years now. So I'm a project manager in construction. That's like the main 9 to 5. But the passion's with boxing, of course. And yeah, just been doing it ever since and just love it. So trying to get to where I can get to and just keep winning.
Because we see the growth of female boxing now, right? Right now it's going like that. It's on the ascendancy. Does that give you hope to turn pro and actually do what they're doing?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to build up your CV as an amateur.
She speaks so well, don't she? She speaks so well, go on. Yeah.
You just throw me off there. So I think now what it is just grinding, getting the wins, getting the championship titles, and then it'll just be, I'd say, easier. It'll look good in the amateurs, in the pros, sorry, when when you've got something to talk about. So
I can't wait when you turn pro for me to speak to you in the ring after a win. That's kind of like my thing now. I'm saying I'm going to do a little countdown timer. I'm going to be doing the interview. You're going to be in the ring and you're going to speak exactly like this.
Oh yeah, no.
Hopefully it's a first round knockout as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
hopefully.
That's the plan. I think you don't want to chase the knockouts, but if it comes, you got to get them out of there.
She's good. She's good.
My name's Hannah Falls. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Sunderland and I fight for Sunderland ABC.
First time here?
Yeah, club's first time. I actually suggested that we come here, and yeah, I brought all the seniors and the youths from the club.
What is obviously we're in London, what is the reputation of this tournament up north?
Well, they don't actually, they've never been before, the club, so it's like we knew it was going to be tough. So it's quite like a high-end reputation.
That'd be a big thing for you to win this.
Massive, yeah, massive, yeah.
What put you into the sport, Han? Go on, no, sorry.
I am the first female for the club. I started when I was 22, just before lockdown, and then lockdown hit. I had one fight before that I'd lost, but I thought, no, this is the sport for me. It was a very male-orientated traditional club, and came back, bear in mind, I walked through the door at like 70 kilo. Now I fight at 48, that's the fight. I'm in the final on Sunday, going for the 48 kilo belt. So, no, I've completely changed the full outlook on female boxing. First female for them to fight for them in the club's history. So, only way is up now for the females of the North East. Yeah.
What got you into the sport?
To be honest, I came back from travelling. I just felt like.
Just want to hit someone.
Yeah. Came back from travelling and I was overweight, just completely didn't know what to do with myself. And the coaches are family friends, so I thought, I'll go down. And at first they suggested a boxer-size class, and I went, no. I'm gonna
do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and then when they seen like how much weight I'd lost and like the dedication, I was going to every classes. Like during the summer holidays, I was there every night. There's only one there in the gym, and they were like, "No, she's serious about this." So then they took me serious after that, and then I've just won silver at the Women's Winter Box Cup first time. So yeah, I'm going for gold now.
And your brother-in-law is unbeaten middleweight, Jordan Reynolds. Is the goal one day to turn pro? Do you want to turn pro?
Yeah, I feel like I could be definitely Sunderland's first female professional
Love
fighter.
it.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
What was it like walking through the doors as you come in? Because it's weird, isn't it? There's a dark corridor, then it's just bang, it's right in your face. What was that like?
Well, it's a different light because the last time I was here, it was to watch Jordan, but unfortunately he wasn't on the show, so me and my dad just came anyway. So it was a lot of like really dark, really crowded. It was for the Johnny Fisher headline.
You would have seen me and Daz then, innit? We were
I think I was at the back. I was one of the peasants.
Not anymore.
Don't worry,
Not anymore.
I used to be.
So yeah, when I came in this morning, I was like, wow. And then I was just so pumped, like on weight. And then obviously one of the girls didn't win, so there ended up being, I got the lucky draw straight to the final. Now there's 2 Irish tomorrow semi. So England versus Ireland, but I'm hard, so it's fine.
I get you. You're up north. You're definitely hard. Definitely hard. Good luck, Han. Honestly, good luck.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see. You know, the idea is we want to see you on this platform in a few years' time.
You will. You'll definitely see me. I'm Sunderland's first professional fighter, female. Yeah.
Love it. Love the confidence. Love it. Well
Heard it here first.
Another of the girls tipped to keep an eye on was Ireland's Shauna O'Keefe. She took Katie Taylor the distance back in 2015, and it was clear to see she meant business, beating Liddy Finch in the semi to set up a shot at a medal for the 4-time Irish champ. There was also a real buzz around John Tom Varry, the 6-time national champion from Boxmart Elite, showed what all the fuss was about as he defeated Adam Morris to set up an eagerly awaited showdown with Billy Macy on Sunday. This is the lovely trophy the winning team takes home, the Haringey Box Cup, last year won by Impact ABC. Darren Barker, Alfie Sharman. This is good. This is good that we're here. How important is it for DAZN to show this support to grassroots boxing?
Look, it's amazing for us. You know, we often talk about the importance of grassroots across all sport. Certainly important in boxing. Obviously, Haringey, we've been doing this for such a long time, since 2008, produced so many stars. So, yeah, for us, DAZN, to be a part of it, is an incredibly proud moment. And
Could this be a regular thing? Could we actually do a live amateur event one day?
Why not? I think, you know, for me, first time being here, as I say, even before the action started, there's a real energy, there's a real passion, and there's a real kind of community feel, even in here, let alone from people from all around the world coming to participate. So who knows?
It's funny, isn't it, Daz? Sorry, it's funny because you see the boxers, they see DAZN, and it's almost giving them an extra 5%.
Yeah, I was about to say as well, it does. This means the world to all of these fighters, and not just the fighters, the coach. You said it there, the community's feel. This means everything. You see everyone talking to each other. It's a belonging, and look, it's such a good event. It really is.
We are and are always, and have always said that we are committed to the sport of boxing, right? And that is by putting on the AJs, putting on the Canelos, putting on the top tier fights that we do week in, week out. But there's no better way of putting proof in the pudding by coming to amateur events, you know, where the next stars are coming up and world champions. You know, I gave you a nod there, you know, obviously you thought it yourself.
Certainly weren't for me.
Yeah. But absolutely, you know, it's a real commitment to the sport. I personally am very proud to be part of it. I know DAZN as a whole business, we all are. So if it makes you feel like that, why shouldn't you look at it in the future?
There's something special in it, Daz. Coming here, and look, we know the likes of Katie Taylor, AJ, Chris Eubank Jr. all fought here. There's something special about seeing someone from here go all the way to the top, but starting that journey with them.
Let me guarantee, there will be more than one that will be a star in the pro game that boxes here over the next 3 days. I guarantee it. And for me, it's so exciting to be here, sat here, watching all of these perform, knowing you're going to be a star one day. It's great. It really is. And I guess for you guys as well, you're thinking, that's our star there. That's our future star.
Yeah. As I say, it's a demonstration and a commitment to the sport, but it's also just a great buzz. You know, to your point, you could have just left, you know, past somebody in the toilet who's going to be a champion in 5-6 years. You know, so the energy. I mean, this pad work. I wish I could watch it. To be honest, I mean, it sounds intense.
No, it's crazy. You know, I can't lie. We've caused a bit of a problem here, and the problem that we've caused, we have a DAZN ring over there. Every boxer wants to go in the DAZN ring. There's 5 rings here, and everyone's asking, can we get in that?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. That's almost like the tease, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you do well, you potentially might get in the big ring.
Yeah, I can't approve that, unfortunately. They have to do that themselves. And the whole place is just full of energy, full of atmosphere already. So can't wait to see how it
You know what
develops.
also looks amazing, Alf?
Go on.
That little...
Thought his compliment coming my way.
That little machine behind you looks amazing. Now, all three of us have got to have a go.
You want to be embarrassed?
I'll go. Let's go. I'll go. Let's we do it. Yeah. Former world champion, eating champion.
You got nothing
Alfie
to lose,
Sharman.
have you?
Nothing to lose at all. Let's see what you got.
Oh. What? You're not happy with that?
Wait, you're happy? Wait,
no.
5.
You're saying 9.
I don't know. All right, here, hold that, Daz.
Look at that, stretching, limbering. He's a big lump as well. You got to remember, Ade's a big lump. He's got some weight behind him.
We're the same size.
Sounded good. Sounded good. Stop! No.
Wow. Some hit.
Alfie Sharman, no pressure at all, sir. 8-9-3. Oh, right-handed as well. Let's see what you got. Oh, a bit of weight in it. Bit of weight in it. Bit meaty. Bit meaty. Go over Darren, please. Go over Darren. Not bad. There you go. Not bad at all. We're going to actually get a couple of teams to take part in this as well. No trophy. Egos, though, involved. Good talking to you, Alfie.
Yeah, cheers. I mean, look, and the boxers win. There's prizes for them signed AJ's gloves.
There is.
So
Oh.
absolutely get involved. Yeah.
An AJ signed glove. So far, Ade's taking that glove home. I know, I've got one already, but I'm taking another one home. You got to beat my score. If you don't beat it, the glove stays with me. See you soon.
And now entering the arena, Smith!
Inch perfect punching from Dalton Smith.
Sam Maxwell.
Pacheco!
Big punching, Diego Pacheco.
Choose right hand. Josh Pretty Boy Kelly. The bomb of Gardner.
Hey Diaz, fight me. Prim de la Prim right here, I'm coming for you.
The wonderful Haringey Box Cup. It's finals day here at the magnificent Ali Pali. This is the day they've all been waiting for, Daz.
Tell you what, no sun today, but the fans are out in full force.
Yeah, the fans are out. Spectators have packed it inside as well. We have our 5 fighters to watch, but it's not just those. So many great fighters.
Ridiculous talent, serious talent that I cannot wait to see.
Yeah, I can't wait as well. Let battle commence.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. It's good. Don't trade. How deep of them hit the canvas? Oh!
They have got granite, Jim.
Granite. Wow, what a fight. What a fight. Wow.
That's how you win a gold medal.
Yeah. That first round was almost like Hagler-Hearns, wasn't it?
Was
First 30
incredible.
seconds, like Hagler-Hearns. Congratulations, big win.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate that.
Were you hurt with some of those big shots early?
To be honest, I didn't see some shots coming and they landed quiet. I give it to him, but then I have to come back stronger. I had to be calm, then find my shots. I didn't want to do it his way. I have to be in control, so I did it. I got the job done.
You showed us a bit of everything there. You showed us that you can fight, you can get stuck in, but in the end there, you showed you can box as well.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to review that beast in me. I came calm, but then it came strong. But then no, I'm stronger. Honest. I got it. I need to show him. I got it.
Indeed, what Deji's done now as well, 2-time champion, super heavyweight and heavyweight. Could be the pros next. Who knows? Well done, Dej. Congratulations.
Hello, mate.
Well done. Okay.
It's 3 minutes.
The movement of Joe.
Fast, go now, bang, bang.
That DAZN Hamid, you mean?
Yeah, you know what? That's kind of what it's like, isn't it? And Naz used to jump into it.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Blue corner. Representing B30 Trondheim Boxing.
Good fight.
Of the red corner, Leighton Birchall.
The one we've all been waiting for. Been waiting for this one since Friday. Didn't disappoint. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, good to get another gold and hopefully some good news for a belt later on.
It was a good performance against four-time Irish champion. So, look, you weren't in there easy. It was a really good win.
No, he was good, man. He was strong. When he got on the inside, he was scrappy a bit, where I lost my head a bit in the third round because sweat's on, but you know the manners, don't
A lot of showboating.
It's my style, isn't it?
It's the style.
Hate it, I love it. The underdog's on top.
Do you like the pressure of this? Because everyone's watching. It was packed ringside. You're in the DAZN ring. Cameras are watching as well. It's almost like you thrive under it.
It's not the only time they'll see me in a DAZN ring either.
So what's next?
Have a little rest now and get back to it for another national championships at the end of the year. Show me he's number one again.
He's confident.
He's confident, and I love it. And you know what? Guarantee you will see him in the DAZN ring.
100%.
110%. Congratulations, Leighton. Didn't disappoint. We expected him to win. He won. The busiest man over 3 days is this man here, Mr. Danny O'Sullivan, the MC for all the bouts. Every single one of them. You are a busy man.
Yeah, 14 years doing this. I've had the honour of holding the mic. Brian John, Terry Kelly, Ken Marsh, they gave me the job originally. They said, can you do it? We talked about doing it with one MC per ring. Obviously, we started off with 5 rings, but it just didn't work because you can only have one MC talking at any one time.
Yeah.
So we tried it out and I was running around the rings and it worked. And we've just stuck with that format since day one, really.
So since 2008, you've done every single fight. Could you tell me, could you put a rough number on how many fights you've announced?
Just under 5,000 now.
Whoa.
Just under 5,000 bouts. In 4 or 5 rings at every event. Yeah.
That must be like a Guinness Book of Records. There's a record in there somewhere. Watching you for the last couple of days, you're everywhere. You're doing it. You've obviously got your position there. Do you get to watch a lot of the boxing? Or is it just reading out the names and getting the next ones in the ring?
Yeah, I have my own boxers in here. I've got 3 of my own boxers in the final today. And I don't even get to watch their bouts. I'm a judge as well, but I'd like to judge some of the events, but I haven't got time. The worst thing for me is people ask me lots of questions, like what bout's that, what ring, what number's that, who's that boxing in ring B? And I can never answer them, and I might seem rude to those people, but I'm not. But they've got a board up on the stage that tells
I won't ask him. I'm not coming over. I'm not coming over today.
I was going to say to you, you've been such a great servant to amateur boxing.
Thank you. Thank you.
You really have though. You've been around so long. Not aged, by the way. So the hair's got a bit greyer. but
it's died.
How comes what does this sport mean to you, amateur boxing? You've never dipped your toes into the pros. You've always stayed true to amateur boxing. Why is that?
Money, really. I think the minute you get money involved, there's a lot more exploitation. I don't know pro boxing. You was obviously in it, you know your way around it. But it's always put me off. I've always felt that there's a lot more opportunities for exploitation and corruption in pro boxing because there's money involved. Amateur boxing, there isn't. You've got volunteer judges, give up lots of time, volunteer coaches running all the clubs. Yeah. No one gets paid. There's no money involved. And it's the love of that sport they do it for, not for the money.
Yeah. All right, Dan, look, you've got a busy day.
Yeah.
Save your voice.
Thank you.
We'll let you get going. Danny O'Sullivan does so much for the box, and as you say, he's been here from the very beginning. I'm sure there's many more years to come as well. Danny was able to announce a home winner as Finland's Sandra Suomela outpointed Sophie Falk to ensure a gold medal would be heading back to Haringey Boxing Club. Shauna O'Keefe continued to show her quality as the Clonmel Boxing Club fighter beat Jasmine Poole to take gold. The Great Hall came to a standstill when Billy Mason and Tom John Vary went head-to-head. And after 3 frenetic rounds, it was Vary who edged the decision. Don't think it will be the last time these two lock horns. She's just stronger, ain't she? She's stronger.
She's a wrecking ball. Once she gets going, there's no stopping her. Oh,
good. Nice. Good uppercut. Beautiful.
Lovely shot.
And two-time champ, two-time. Hey, we were going crazy about that third round. How good was that third round?
Yeah, we were really good. When I set on my feet, knew I had the range on her, just started popping the jab, started having a bit of fun with it. And
That's the
that's
jab. That
It
jab
was
in
a
that
jab.
third round was different class.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think that's my skill. Keeping it long, popping out with the jab, keeping her away. Didn't know she was a southpaw, so just had to switch it up. But yeah, keep going left, pop, pop. And yeah, got the win. Really good.
Two-time, you must be over
Yeah,
the moon.
two-time, won it at 70 last year. This year went up a weight, 75. So yeah, really happy with it. Happy.
You know, he loves the jab. He loves the jab. I like the fighting on the back foot because she tried to, you know, put it on you, and he's like, nah, we're not doing this right now. It's like boom, boom, boom.
That's it. Yeah, no, she was tough. You know, she had it in there. I was popping over some jabs I thought would stop her, but yeah, it was a tough opponent. And that's what you want. You know, you want to fight someone that's game. You don't want to fight someone that's an easy win. So really happy with it.
You going for a third title next year?
We don't know about that one. We don't know. Let's see what God has in store for me. So yeah, just happy. Whatever happens, I'm sure it'll be good.
You know, Patricia, like, no jokes aside, you've got a bit of everything. Like, you can go long, you like it a bit in, you know, in close as well. You're stronger than them. Like, you know, you went up a weight and you still bullied her.
Yeah, so I had to. I think I'm quite naturally strong anyway, and I sit in between the weights, so I'm always weighing in like a kilo or 2 kilo under 75 anyway. So yeah, I was just happy, and I can show my coach that I can box at 70, 75. So.
Go and eat now anyway. Go and eat. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Congratulations, Patricia. Well done. Thank you. All right, so you guys probably saw me speak to Alfie Sharman, and this was the reason why. The DAZN Boxing Bag Challenge, and this man, by the way, a middleweight, I don't know how, but a middleweight got a score of 987.
Yeah.
987. What's your name?
Dion Eid.
Dion, what club are you from, Dion?
I'm from Ropes and Glory in Chatham.
Can I be honest with you, yeah? So Dion got 987. I didn't kind of believe it, so I asked him to hit it again. Ridiculous.
Big boy hitter, you know what I'm saying?
So the winner gets a signed glove. There were two options, an AJ glove, a Canelo glove. You chose who?
the Canelo glove.
Why?
Just my favourite fighter. He's round my weight as well, so just thought I'd get that one. Good little purchase, you know what I mean? Not purchase, but win.
I like it. Here we go. Here's the glove. A nice Reyes glove, signed by the man himself, Canelo. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you.
What will that after, Hannah? Bring your feet in first. Step to the right. Your feet in. That's it, work. Go, Hannah, go again. You've got to be on it. And again, work. Good girl. And again, go again. Good girl, good shot.
Blue corner, Nicole Buckley.
Obviously, she's going to be a bit upset. Don't be upset, Hannah. Good performance against a national champion. And we said it, didn't we, Daz? Before, she's fighting an Irish national champion. They brought their best over here, and you pushed her.
I've just spoke to the coach there, and he said when she's an elite champion for like under 22, and I've only had like 10 fights, and every fight that I've had, because I started late, it's been against like 2-3 times national champions, because there's no one for me other than that at my age. So I'm game. I'll take whatever. So
Do not give yourself a hard time about it. Let me tell you now, you're not going to face many better fighters than that. She was very good. That is what you call a learning fight. Trust me.
One of the toughest fights I've had, and I felt like considering our level, I think I held my own pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah, you showed loads in there. There's a lot to work with there. You've got to be extremely proud of yourself, honestly. Really, really good. How many fights you had?
About 10. Yeah, I started quite late, so I think I've always got myself at this level that I want to be, because I feel like I've got a lot of catch up on, but everyone's got their own journey, and I guess mine's just part of this.
It's what you take away from defeat, and I know from being around you for a short time, you'll take bundles from that.
Well done, Hannah. Honestly, well done.
I think I just wanted the gold for the club. Yeah.
Don't worry, more to come. Honestly, more to come. Well done, Hannah. Well done. Cheers.
One, two, straight down the middle.
Nice little hook.
Press. Nice and sharp. Speed, speed.
Fast hands, boy. Solid jab.
Oh, lovely shot. Nice shot. Finish strong.
Let's work, boys. Finish strong. Let's go. It's both hands. Let's go. Let's go. Both hands. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Lovely shot.
In the blue corner, Connor Mitchell.
That was fun. Enjoyed that, didn't we?
Good.
We enjoyed that. You enjoyed that.
Good fight.
Did you enjoy it as well?
Yeah, it was a good fight, good war. We had it for 3 rounds. I think the first 2 I was boxing him off, and then the third one went into a war. Good fight though.
I'm glad we're seeing the smile now. After the first fight, you was a little bit disappointed, weren't you? But that one, you're over the moon.
Yeah, see, on the first day I was hot. Well, I literally got here, boiling hot. Got up after the second round in the fight, and literally I couldn't even feel my legs. So yeah, today was better.
Legs were definitely there for this one because you were moving in and out, off the ropes as well, showing him stuff. He's good though, isn't he? He was strong, he brought it for you.
Yeah, he's a Scottish champion. I boxed him not long ago, 5 months ago in Dublin. So he's Dublin's #1, but yeah, good fight.
And I'll tell you what, the support here.
Crazy.
Literally everyone crowded around this ring to watch you. You must be buzzing.
Yeah, no, it was wicked, it was good.
Congratulations, Haringey Cup champion. Your dad was screaming ringside as well. This is the start, innit? This is the first one. Get the first one in.
Buckle your seatbelts.
Yeah, yeah. West Ham all the way. Well done, Connor.
Yeah, thank you.
All that was left to do after a breathless 3 days of action was announce the bout winners. The best female youth went to Nancy Shepherd of Kate Gloves, while the outstanding young male was John Tom Barry. Make sure you keep an eye out for that kid. In the elite division, one of our ones to watch, Patricia Mbata from the Finchley Boxing Club, was crowned best female, while the top elite male was Dell Youth's Lucas Rorig. Lastly, the Haringey Box Cup for best club went to Hotbox. All right, that is it. Haringey Box Cup 2023 in the books. Daz, it was a good one as well.
Tell you what, so impressed. So impressed with the fighters. Some serious talent.
Yeah, some serious talent, some serious teams as well. None better than this team behind us, Hoddesdon, who win the Team Cup, the big Team Cup. Indeed they do. So many great fighters. We'll see you next year.